Hello, hi everyone. In this video, we will be talking about five must-have projects that you should definitely have in your data science portfolio, which you can include in your freelancing portfolio as well, and also your resume. So we'll be walking through each of these five projects step by step. Let me go ahead. So first, so this is what these five projects will be. So let's start with the first one, which will be a basic EDA project. So this is what the EDA project looks like. Here I have just kept snippets of the outputs that I have kept in my exploratory data analysis, and I'll give you a quick walkthrough of the Jupyter notebook I have used here as well. So let me go to that. So this data is actually about it's a flight related data set where the customer, if the flight of the customer has been delayed, then he can file a claim for that. Okay, so this is the a data set about that. So I'll just give you a very high level overview of how I into doing this analysis. So I have basic plots where I'm getting the number of flights across years, and then how many flights we received a claim versus no claim. You can see here there were flights where we had a claim and is claim 0 and 800. Then we have a few more charts which tells us the ratio of claimed flight across the week over the years, that in which week. Here we'll get a sense of in which week would we get the highest number of claims. Then we have that which are the busiest, the breakdown of flights across the claim start. So in which of the busiest airports do we have a high claim ratio. Then we have that which is the across the claim status across the busiest airlines, and so on. I have plotted various charts here. So as you can see that this is a pretty exhaustive analysis, and here you have a lot of different type of visualizations. You have line charts, scatter charts, and you have bar charts as well. So this will give whoever is viewing this project will get a sense, okay, that you are really good at visualizations. So yeah, that was the first project. Moving on to the next one, which is a time series forecasting project. So here what I have done, I have used the the Facebook profit model to do a very basic time series on Nifty dataset. Nifty dataset is basically our, there will be a date column and a price column. So it's a stock market related dataset where I have basically took a pre-period of about let's see, we have took a pre-period of before 2023, and I've taken a post period of after 1st Jan 2023, and I've made predictions after 1st Jan 2023. So here everything is mentioned, how I've divided the test control and how I've made the predictions, and here we can see actuals and predicted compared together, and then finally I've made a um, I have like drawn actuals versus predicted together. So this is not like a very good estimate. This is not a very good forecast, but it's good to have in your portfolio. You can try to optimize and make this forecast even better. The third project that I'll be talking about, so this is a very basic classification project where I have, okay, I'll just, so these are a few visualizations that I've used in my classification project. As you can see, as all classification projects go, there must be a confusion matrix which will tell us that how many predictions we did right and how many predictions did we do wrong. So this data set is, it's related to a, this data set is related to payments, and I'll be providing both the links for the databases and also the code, so you don't need to worry about that. So this is the set of input variables that have been used. As you can see, it has information regarding the customer age, the age of debt, what's the client's name, the amount of the case. So here I have, and then yeah, all these variables have been used. Here I've done some basic EDA to understand that what the distribution of target variable looks like, and we see that 17% of the customers have paid on time within the 90 days. And so this basically, this entire data set has to do with if you take a loan, then do you repay it on time or do you not repay it, or you repay it on time. So that's my final variable, where in the upcoming 90 days, will I get my money back or will I not get my money back? Okay, so payment percentage. So across industry types, various industry types, we have the percentage of customers that paid on time. Then we've built a model, and we have a logistic regression model over here. Then we come at evaluating the model, where we have built a confusion matrix, and we have mentioned the accuracy as well. So you can directly use this code in your portfolio. Moving on to the next project, which is a clustering project, where I have used k-means clustering. And what I have done here is I have identified, so this is a retail e-commerce related data set, and I have identified which customers are of high value to our business, low value, and medium value. And then I have done clustering to identify these high, low, and mid value customers using a very basic technique which is known as RFM, recency, frequency, and monetary. So recency is basically if a customer has made purchases very recently, then he is of high value to us. If a customer has bought a high frequent is very frequent in buying products with us, then he is more valuable to us. And finally, monetary is if he is making the purchases of very high value, then the customer is very valuable to us. So using these three variables, I've used k-means clustering and done and identified these customers. And what I've done at the end is drawn a 3D plot where I have mentioned as medium value customers, low value customers, and high value customers, as you can see here, right? Yeah, moving on to the final project, which is a sentiment analysis project, where I have done sentiment analysis based on tweets on electronic vehicles. And I'll be giving the link of the data set as well. So this is basically the data read statement. And what I've done is I've created a word cloud here as well. That what do my the word cloud of UK based tweets that are related to what are the most common words in my data set. And then I've done some EDA where I'm identifying the top 20 words as EV, like electronic charging. And then what I've done is that I've used a pre-trained model known as text blob to get the polarity of my tweets. So what the polarity is it's a score between -1 to +1, which will denote that how positive or negative a particular text is. Right, so this is my average polarity comes out to be 0.01, which sort of tells us that it's a very the we have a very neutral sentiment about electronic vehicles in UK. Finally, so these are all the links for the projects that I have talked about in this video, and I'll also be providing these links in the description, and I'll also provide the link to this entire PowerPoint in the description. Thank you for watching.